T-shirts! T-shirts! You picked a quiet time. Reading is really busy.
It's actually the smallest acoustic guitar that I have. I particularly like this one, you know, my favourite of all of them, mainly because it makes me look bigger. It's not a bad move for a little guy. The improbable tale of a little elf-like creature who looks after all the things that grow and lives in England's green and pleasant woodland is about to unfold with a bit of luck. Yeah, he looks after all the things that grow during the cold winter months, allowing them to be reborn again as new in the spring. What utter tosh. But we'll go along with it for a laugh. This is called Jack in the Green.
Have you seen the Jack in the Green? With his long tail hanging down, he quietly sits under every tree, in the folds of his velvet gown. He drinks from the empty acorn cup, the dew that dawn sweetly bestows, and taps his cane up on the ground. He signals the snowdrops it's time to blow. It's no fun being Jack in the Green. No place to dance, no time for song. He wears the colors of the summer soldier, carries a green flag all winter long. Jack, do you never see that does the green still run deep in your heart? Oh, oh. Or will these changing times, mortal ways, our lives keep us apart? Oh, oh. Well, I don't think so. I saw some glass going through the papers today. The rowan, the oak, and the holly tree are the charges never into green. Each blade of grass whispers Jack in the Green. Oh, Jack plays helping through a winter's night, and we are the berries on the holly tree, and the mistletoe thrush is humming Jack, put out the light.
Jethro Tull music, for me, is the most taxing kind of music, and I've played it all as a jobbing musician. Tull music, however, is music that you have to concentrate on when you're playing it.
In a mathematical sense, you know, the sort of time signature things and the oddities within the music were difficult and challenging, but then once you've learnt to deal with them, you then erase those from your mind, and you can concentrate on just enjoying it and not having to think about it. But yeah, there was probably in the mid-70s was when the music got quite complicated. And yeah, it was difficult. We rehearsed a lot, and albums were difficult to make.
The fact that I've had some experience of jazz and of classical music in the past really sort of maybe kind of attracted me to Ian, because it meant that I was, in theory, able to do this stuff. But it really is unique in that respect. To be pushed to your limit like that is really healthy, and it's scary as shit, you know.
Being everything to everybody. Started off as being a little old blues band and then became a rock blues band, blues rock band, whatever you want to call it. A classic rock band, a folk rock band, art rock band, even a progressive rock band. Yeah, back in 72, 73, we were, just for a little while, a progressive rock band who made concept albums. Yeah, well, don't worry, we're not going to do that to you tonight. Well, maybe just for 8 minutes and 54 seconds. Which is going to seem like a bloody hour and 3/4. There's a piece from 72 called Thick as a Brick.
Really don't mind if you sit this one out. My words but a whisper, your devastation. I may make you feel, but I can't make you think. Your sperm's in the gutter, your love's in the sink. So you ride yourselves over the fields, and you make all your animal deals, and your wise men don't know how it feels to be thick as a brick. And the sandcastle virtues are all swept away in the tidal destruction of a moral malaise. The elastic retreat rings a close of place as the last wave uncovers the newfangled way. But your new shoes are worn at the heels, and your suntan is rapidly healed, and your wise men don't know how it feels to be thick as a brick. And the love that I feel is so far away. I'm a bad dream, and I just can't entertain. Well, if you shake it, said it's a shame. Spin me back down the years and the days of my youth. Draw the lace and black curtains and shut out the whole truth. Spin me down the long ages, let them sing the song. mend your rotten ways. My father was a man of fire, a man everyone obeyed. Yeah. So you ride yourself away from the fields, and you make all your animal tales, and your wise men don't know how it feels. Yeah. To be thick as a
It's always been a band, and I hope it always is a band. It takes a team effort, believe me.
The band is a reflection of whoever is in the band at that time. And everybody is really expected to bring their own personality into the band.
All of Jethro Tull's musicians have had a very all-round approach to the way they've played, and so it is playing within a band rather than being a bunch of solo performers that each get their little slot. It's never been that way.
I hear the bass in a very particular way. It's like, I don't know, it's stealth, you know. Stealth bass player, you know. You don't see him, but you feel him.
Initially, I had to interpret and reinterpret the parts of all the great drummers who came before me. But listening to the music, it was important for me to keep the flavor and the identity of the original pieces, but to be able to play something that also fell quite naturally under my own hands.
I've always thought that if I went to see my favourite band, I'd actually want to hear the songs recreated as they are on the record. So I try very hard to listen to what's going on and recreating those parts.
We'd actually have a string quartet coming along to do a couple of acoustic tracks. And it's nice working with those tonal qualities and working with that sort of real emotional thing.
Wondering aloud how we feel today. Last night at the sunset, my hand in her hair. We are our own saviors as we start, both our hearts beating life into each other, wandering around. Will the years treat us well? As she floats in the kitchen, I'm tasting good smell.
Yeah.
Of toast as the butter runs, then she comes, spilling crumbs on the bed. And I shake my head, and it's only the giving that makes you, but no matter what you are. Hear him me calling in your sweet dream. Can't hear your daddy's wandering cry. You're going back to be all the things you wanna be. While in sweet dreams you softly sigh. You hear my voice is coming to be mine again. Let the rest of your life in its head.